everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nabila Azahra from the Indonesian Language and Literature Education Program, Faculty of Language and Arts. So happy to see you again in today's video. Today I'll be hosting a podcast with a special guest, and we're going to have a chill conversation where we talk about student life, college struggles, and the skills you actually need to survive in university. Alright, let's talk about the fact that some people like English, some people avoid it, and some people panic when they have to learn or speak English. And honestly, I'm one of those people who panic when it comes to speaking English. But whether we like it or not, English plays a huge role in university life, right? English is an international language that we need to master if we want to step into the global world and communicate with people from different countries. And I have to admit, it really is important. That's why today I'm joined by a special guest who will help us talk about why English is important for university students. So today I'm here with, please welcome Aristo Farel, Ardan Leviano.
Hi everyone!
Okay, hi Aristo, how are you today?
I'm fine, Nabila, and how about you?
I'm fine too. So guys, he is actually my senior high school friend. He is currently a management student from the Faculty of Economics and Business. Since senior high school, his English skills have been really impressive. So many teachers praise him for that. And since entering university, he's also been an MC for various campus events and activities. Pretty amazing, right? So that's exactly why he's our special guest on today's podcast. Alright, I'll give you the floor to introduce yourself.
Okay, first of all, thank you Nabila for having me here. Hi everyone, my name is Alexander Arnisto Farel Leviano. Easily you can call me Arlisto. Currently, I am studying at Management Study Program at Semarang State University. Not only that, I was one of the Nabila's friends at senior high school. Thank you.
Okay, of course, thank you as well. Alright, everyone, without further ado, let's start our podcast. Okay, I want to start with a simple question. Many students ask, why do we even need English? I mean, we live in non-English speaking country, right? And what do you think about that? And what would you say to them?
Okay, that's a very great question. In my opinion, I think that English is not just about a language at all, but English is relatable and also have been implementing in many aspects, like for the education, for the technology, for the culture, and etc. And do you know, guys, a lot of journals today had been written in English. So I think that implementing English and learning English today is very crucial for young students. Thank you.
Okay, I agree. I remember when I was trying to find relevant journals and there were none available except those written in English. And wow, when I start to reading them, everything was in English, not simple English, but full of unfamiliar academic terms.
Okay, I'm agree with that. I think that many journals now, specifically at Semarang State University, like for the scientific paper, research paper, journals, article, and reference, and etc., had been implementing with written in English. And I think that this is the great opportunity for us to improving ourselves first with learning English and to understanding with that document.
Okay, as a management student, is English really important in your field? I mean, is it something you have to master, and what do you usually use for?
Okay, that's another great question for me. I think that English is so relatable with my study program, specifically in management study program. So do you know, guys, that management study program it's studying about not just only business, but we need to making a great communications with our client. Why? Because to analyzing the prospect for the world of business, we need to analyze like strengthening, weakness, opportunity, or threaten, or analysis of SWOT, that it's very crucial for us to know and understanding. So if we don't learn English, I think that we might face a struggling to adapting with the world global today.
Okay. I see. In my major, English is also very helpful, especially if we want to become a teacher for foreign learners. We call it PIPA, Indonesian for Foreign Speakers. So mastering English is really important if we want to teach people from other countries. Okay, the next question. Do you think English really affects student future careers? Because sometimes not all majors require deep English skills and not all jobs use English.
Okay, let me think first. Yes, I think English still has an impact even for students whose majors don't focus on English and for jobs that don't use English every day. I must say that not every job requires English, that's true, but English often becomes an extra skill that makes someone stand out. I think that many companies look for people who can communicate in English even if the job isn't international. Sometimes two people have the same skills, but the one who speaks English gets chosen. English is also useful in unexpected ways. So believe in yourself with the understanding new informations. I think that English is very important now.
Okay, I totally agree with you. So, learning the basic of English is really important. In your opinion, what English skill is the most important for college students?
Okay, I think that there are many skills that is very important for English, but I must say that speaking is the most crucial or important, but also the hardest. We can read, listen quietly, but speaking requires courage. In real life, communications matters more than perfect grammar. As long as people understand us, that's already a big win.
Okay, so my lecturers say the same thing. People from the other countries usually understand what we mean, even if our grammar is not perfect. So that's the main issue: is many students understand English but can't speak it. And why do you think this happens?
Okay, maybe I think it's because we're too afraid of making mistakes. Since school, we've been taught to focus on grammar and exams, so we're scared of being wrong. Also, we don't practice spelling often, so English stay passive in our minds.
Okay, that's very true. At school, we were under a lot of pressure to get good grades, so we don't really develop real communication skills. We become easily afraid of making mistakes. I've experienced this since school, and it really holds me back from speaking and learning English in a relaxed and deeper way. So many students feel shy or not confident when speaking English. How can they deal with that, in your opinion?
Okay, let me think first. I think that the way to solve this problem is first, accept that making mistakes is normal. Even native speakers makes mistakes, guys. Okay, for the second, stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone starts somewhere. Confidence doesn't come before speaking, it comes from speaking.
Okay, I agree. Speaking really is the key. And then, so how can college students improve their English?
Okay, I must say that we need to start small and be consistent. You don't need to study for hours. Watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, or reading short articles in English already helps. The key is to make English part of your daily life, not something stressful.
Okay, that's true. I often listen to ASMR videos, and most of them use a simple everyday English. So it really helps improve my English. And I also use the same method to learn Mandarin, like watching vlogs of students in China on YouTube. And I think it works well for me. And what about you? What methods do you usually use?
Okay, personally, I also learn from watching video and listen for an daily life speaking routine. Thank you.
Okay. Do you have any simple tips to improve English skill?
Okay, one simple trick is talking to yourself in English. It sounds weird, but it works. You can also repeat sentence for a movie or for the drama or K-drama.
Okay, I have also come across a lot of English content on TikTok. I think if it's used wisely, TikTok can be a very helpful platform. I have also talked about trying Ome TV. You know Ome TV, right?
Yes, I know.
So you can talk to people from different countries there. So practicing spoken English becomes so much easier. And then, do you think watching movies or dramas in English effective besides watching YouTube and other content?
Yes, very effective, specifically if you can enjoy it. So something we need to learn faster with watching televisions or YouTube with English content. So it will works for us to improving our English skill.
Okay. So what mindset should students have to learning English?
I think that they should stop aiming for perfect English and start aiming for clear communications. English is a tool, not a test. As long as the message is delivered, that's what matters.
Okay. How can college students practice English actively on campus?
Maybe they can join English clubs, discussions groups, or even create small study circles with friends, presentations and class discussions, and also great chance to practice. The more you use English in your daily life, it will be helpful for you.
Okay, but sometimes students feel lazy or bored when learning English. Any tips to stay motivated?
Maybe try connecting English with your interests. If you like music, learn through songs. If you like gaming, play games in English. Learning doesn't always have to be serious. You need to be consistent.
Okay. So to wrap up our discussion, I'm going to give you a mini personal quiz. So don't think too hard, just go with your first thought and you just need to answer yes or no.
Okay.
Okay. The first, do you enjoy learning English?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel confident speaking English in daily conversation?
Maybe yes.
Okay. Is English more difficult for you than math or science?
I think that math or science is more difficult than English.
Oh,
So I said no.
okay. Are you afraid of making mistakes when speaking English?
No.
Ooh. Okay. Have you ever felt lazy or discouraged when learning English?
Yes, I do, but for now, I am so spirit with my courage to learn English more and more.
Okay, nice. And the last, do you believe English can give you more opportunities in the future?
Exactly. English is very important for young generation, so believe in yourself.
All right, we're almost at the end of today's podcast. Thank you so much, Aristo, for sharing your insight and experience with us. I think we have learned that English doesn't have to scary or perfect. It just needs to be practiced every day.
You're welcome, Nabila. I'm so excited and honored to be sitting here with you.
Okay, me too. So for all the students watching, don't be afraid to make mistakes. English is a tool to communicate, not something to be feared. Start small, stay consistent, and most importantly, enjoy the process. And thank you everyone for watching and listening to our podcast today. I hope this discussion was helpful and relatable for you. See you in the next video and don't forget to keep learning and growing. Bye!